uses autonomous forklifts. And so this fun story is that it'll navigate itself to where it needs to be, but the human operators working in were like kind of freaked out a little bit. They're like, "Ooh, what's this thing doing next to me?" So they took like an iPad. It's literally like a comedy show, and they flipped it over, and there was an operator, a remote operator would then take over like Avatar. Instead of a little blue Navi guy, you take over the forklift, and it would show their face, and they'd start doing the actual stuff. And so then the forklift guys were like, "Hey Bob, how's it going?" And Bob's in like an office 200 miles away, and he's like, "Hey Steve, not bad. How about you?" And it's this weird symbiosis that you would think wouldn't work. And some tech guy will say, "Well, we can fully automate it." You don't understand the value of just having a dude's face on an iPad or a dudette, and then like they take it over because it was cheaper for Arc Best. They're like, "We figured out how to make sure it doesn't run into things," which was a big deal, by the way, in the world of robotics. But they're like, "Well, it's a little too expensive to figure out the actual act of making sure you don't just stab through it with the equivalent of giant tongs on a forklift." And so this was the greatest thing in the world. So now I just can't get it out of my brain that, in the autonomy space, we have the equivalent of Avatar, and the other equivalent's Westworld. I'll go into that one day. And so we're literally just avataring our forklifts. And apparently from, conversations with Arc Best in their showcase, it was very successful. And it's that little human element. Most fascinating story.